evening, everybody. Good evening. Come on in, everybody. You know what time it is. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 5 Pacific on that West Coast. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Oh my goodness, Doc. How you doing?
I'm doing great, KSolo, because I'm in the building.
They just don't know. They just don't know, Doc. Oh my goodness.
Hey, it's
gracious.
Black History Month. It's Black History Month, KSolo.
Doc, listen, man. Listen. You know we're going to celebrate everything, but I think we got an echo somewhere. I don't know if that's me.
Oh,
on my end. Let me work it out a little bit.
No, that's my phone. My bad.
See that producer. We're gonna go ahead and give her one already, man. Let's go ahead and give her one already because she.
I was welcoming all the guests and thanking everybody for joining us.
Man, look at that, man. They're coming in. They're coming in. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in. Thank you for joining us tonight. Here on the Riding with KSolo podcast show with the impeccable Doc in the building, Remy. You know what I got to give you for that right there, man. You know you got to get one. Listen, Doc, man, this producer again, it's been a rough one. I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. It's been a rough one.
Yeah.
Busy day today. A lot going on, prepping for more snow coming in here on the East Coast. You know, taking care of all the business that we can before we get locked down again. Right. But how are you doing out there? Did you guys get it hard?
Oh yeah, we had an ice storm. We had about 2 inches of ice all over the branches, and then the trees started exploding.
Did y'all lose power?
Was a lot of people. It was over 60,000 people without power here. I didn't. Thank God, it was a blessing. Okay. My Sankofa, my nonprofit building that hosts my students and my elderly, we kept power the whole time. Can you hear me?
Hey, folks, if you could hear us, a thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, like I say, every time we fire this platform up, man, there's always something, always a gremlin out there that's going to try to get us, hold us down, hold us back. But you know how me and Doc do, we're going to plow through it, man, because we're soldiers and we're going to keep moving forward. So give us a thumbs up, give us a like. If you see us on Facebook, if you see us on YouTube, give us a like. I can see who's looking at us on the Facebook. Hey, Mark, what's going on? B, what's going on? Lewis, what's going on? How we doing, folks? I can't see who's over here on the YouTube yet, but we're going to get all that worked out. Come on in, folks. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me see.
Make sure.
Yep, you're on Facebook.
Can you see who's on Facebook?
I can see you on Facebook.
Good. Okay, good deal. Well, listen, folks, we have no other damn BeBo on with us tonight. He's out of Long Island, New York. And he's now an independent writer, but BeBo has a story. He really does. That I feel is worth sharing with others. He's an inspiration. I've been knowing him for several years now, and he's always been upbeat. He's always been on the go, and he's had setbacks. He has some major setbacks. He's been in a couple of motorcycle accidents, but I'm not going to go ahead and spill all that up front, Doc. But what I am going to do is, just like what we said, we are celebrating this month Black History Month. History Month. So with that, let me clear the screen right quick and get everything off because I want everybody to see this right here. It's not just a month of celebration. It's not just 1 month of celebration. Black History Month is 365 days a year.
Absolutely.
We have contributed to this country just like all other races and genders and all nationalities from around the world have made America what it is. And we have made America great. And we're going to continue as one united country. We're going to be great. So that's my take on that. I'm not going to share political views and all that other stuff, but I am going to say we are all one here in the United States. We're all Americans. So I've been around the world where people look at us with their nose frown. They're not, it's just something about us. But we are all American. It doesn't matter what color you are, your skin is, or what language you speak. That's what we are. That's my take on it, Doc. Your take?
Hey, I am with you. I'm in agreement. My mother always told me, certain things you don't talk about, that's your private business. And politics is one of them. Religion is another. And so I typically tend to keep my political belief to myself unless I need to do a protest for something that is truly that hits home and dear to me, because that is our that is our freedom to do that. So best believe I believe in our freedoms and the laws and the Constitution that was set. You know, the laws is the laws, but it's Black History Month, and so we want to celebrate
and that's what
everyone.
Once again, everybody, happy Black History Month. We're going to celebrate it all month long. And like I say, just like what Thundercat told me, she said, Solo is 365, baby. It's 365. Now ride that thing. That's what you said, ride that thing. Ride that thing. But listen, before we get this thing kicked off, Doc, you know I support you 100% with Sankofa. I'm looking forward to the gala. I'm looking forward to the event that you're going to be putting on, the ride, everybody that's going to be coming. So listen, Doc, this is what I've done. My part. I'm doing my part. And everybody out there's viewing us. We have like 30 people on YouTube watching. We have about 46 people on YouTube. We have about 30 some on Facebook. Listen, this is what I got. And I'm challenging you. I am challenging you to help us exceed this goal. We have a goal set. We're going to raise money for the Sankofa Achievement Center. That's what we're going to do. We're going to raise money. I'm going to keep pushing this thing. I need your help. I need your doggone help, and give it to me. Just like I've inspired you over the years out there riding, going to these different places, taking these pictures, taking you with me. I need your support now, doggone it, and I need it. Give it to me. Help me raise money for the Sankofa Achievement Center. This is what it's going. It's a GoFundMe. I've already kicked it off. Gorilla Blue's already made his donation that he's going to be going. I need you to go to the Sankofa. Here is the GoFundMe link. Scan it. Scan it. Scan that code. Donate. Please. I'm begging you, donate. Help me achieve this goal, because I want this to be a success. This is your 10th or 15th year? Which one is it, Doc?
This is my 15th year.
Her 15th year. Her 15th year. I have seen people raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for a dog to get killed. And we need to get this fund going so we can get these kids the facilities, the tools, the education, everything Doc needs to help these. Doc, if you would, and before we get this started, just enlighten people on the Sankofa mission.
Yes, thank you, KSolo. The mission of the Sankofa Achievement Center, in 2011, I started this. I am a school teacher by trade. My doctorate degree is in educational leadership. I have a master's degree in curriculum and instruction. I have my undergrad in science, and I have my K-9 teaching certification. What I found in the classroom is that our students were not getting what they needed. I'm overloaded. I got 30 plus kids in my classroom. You got special needs. You have students on the gifted spectrum. You have students in between. You have behavioral students. You have students that are homeless that have not had anything to eat, so they're not focused. And then I'm tasked with making sure these students meet state standards of reading when they're not even reading on a third grade level, some of them, right? And so I decided to start the Sankofa Achievement Center. And the Sankofa means it's not taboo to go back and fetch from the past. You know, you don't know where you're going unless you know where you came from. And so I was raised by a single parent mom, and she just taught me how to dig deep and reach back. And so I try to instill that in our students, and I wanted to branch off and do my own thing and teach the way I wanted to teach and give the kids everything that they needed in a holistic way. And so we do, over the years, I've been doing summer camp programs, after school programs, and cooking for the community, and making sure our students are K-12 ready. They're academic ready. They are social, emotionally ready to tackle the life, to be success, right? And so the mission is to give the next generation, our next generation, a chance, even if they have low socioeconomic background. So we are mentoring, we have culinary, we have music, we have dance, we have summer camp programs, we have before and after care camp programs. I have people who have military drill around the corner from the Sankofa house in Nashville. And on the weekends, they don't have anyone to watch their children. And so they bring them here. So we're open on the weekends as well to make sure every kid is eating. We're in the summer food program. Anyone in the community can come and get something to eat as soon as school let out. And we are just promoting mentorship, dedication to academics, and making sure our students have what they need through the arts. And I know that was long-winded, and I'm sorry.
Because we're passionate about it, Doc. We are passionate about it. Please, if you could hear me, just give me a thumbs up again. Technical difficulties seem to be following us, but we're going to work it out. Doc, once again, I just had to put that up front. I know this is about BeBo, but I just want to get everybody out that just normally tune in when we first come on to go and take a look. Like I say, here is the link. Here is the GoFundMe link. I have set a goal of $10,000. I'm putting it out there. I'm not ashamed to put it out there. I put a goal of $10,000 that I want to help raise the Sankofa Achievement Center. So there it is. I'm going to keep flashing it throughout this episode. I'm going to keep it up on the podcast. I'm going to keep it up on the YouTube channel and everything. Please, I'm begging you. I'm asking you, help us out. Help us help our youth. Help us help the future. Yes. All right, Doc. All right. I just had to get that out there, front-loaded, Doc. You know me, man. I can't hold water, and I get passionate about it. I just want to just jump right out there and make it happen, man. That's just the old top in me, I guess.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank everybody, because people are starting to donate. I do see some donations coming in.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
already.
Connect my link. I'm getting ready to donate $100 and match your $100 donation. Thank you.
Okay. And that's just to get the ball rolling. There will be more. We will be donating more from the podcast, from everybody that's always supporting us. And I'm not looking to pocket any money from doing this. I am merely trying to share other unsung riders out there, legend riders that's making an impact in the community. And you are definitely doing that because you are a rider and you are definitely making an impact. So listen, folks, if you know somebody that's making an impact, get them in touch with us. Let's get them on the show. Let's highlight them. Well, listen, Doc, we've been up here taking up about 15 minutes of the show already because, we limited on bandwidth. But listen, we're going to go here and bring our special guest in tonight. No other than BeBo. BeBo, how you doing, man?
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Let's go, BeBo. Welcome.
Yeah, BeBo.
Thank you.
Welcome, BeBo. We're excited to have you.
KSolo, my man.
My man. I am truly happy to have you on the show tonight, BeBo.
I appreciate it. I'm honored.
We go back. We go back to Have Iron with Travel. We go back to when
Yes,
Reef
sir.
and I was doing the 48 state ride where you met us up in New York and gave us an escort in the middle of the night. Like I say, you've been to the RTEs, man. Your family, man. Your family. And
I appreciate that.
That's why we're excited to have you on. So listen, I'm a gentleman and I always like to go ahead and start this thing off with Doc Remy. Doc, you already know.
BeBo.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, well, I met
introduce himself. Did he introduce himself?
No, he didn't. I'm getting ready to do that.
He didn't even introduce himself.
BeBo, I met you at the RTE for the first time, and
yes,
we clicked from the moment we met. And so I want you to introduce yourself so people that do not know you can click instantly right now with you. So who is BeBo? And where you get that name from? What that name mean?
So my name, my government, as a lot of people know me from way past, is Christian. BeBo is actually Bebo. So it's a name, it's a nickname that Argentinians, that kids, not really Argentinian, but Hispanic. It's a Hispanic name, Hispanic nickname for a chubby kid. So it's really Bebote is like the full name of the name, but short is Bebo. So it's a family traditional name that I've had for a very long time. Through the community, obviously in the MC, my name has gone through this name and that name and that name. But now independent, I rock Bebo because that's who I am. That's who I've been since I was little. So yeah, that's why on Facebook it's Christian BeBo Lopez. And yeah, I'm BeBo, basically. Yeah, that's me. Everybody mispronounces it, but it's all good.
But look, I remember when you was Count though. So where did Count come in?
Count came in from a original club that I was in, Riders Don't Play. Shout out to Riders Don't Play. Great people there. That's how. So the press thought that I looked like Count from Sesame Street. That's how the way it went down, and it just stuck. It stuck through 3 years with them. And when I went to another club, Latin Riders, the press always knew me as Count, and it just stuck. And everybody, and then they turned it into more of, instead of a nickname as a Sesame Street character, it was more like they can count on me, because I guess whenever someone needed something or someone needed a ride to go somewhere, I was there. So it was Count, they can count on me. So that's how that stuck for a very long time. A lot of people still know me as Count. I go through different states, and it's not even BeBo, it's not Christian, it's Count, still.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Yep. Okay. So BeBo, my bad.
Nah, you good. Like I said, it got to the point now where people call me BeBo, and I'm like, yep, that's me. It is what it is, and I'm not going to sit there and just fix everybody. So if you hear it correctly or if you don't, it's all good. I don't mind it at all. No disrespect at all.
So when did you fall in love with motorcycles?
I fell in love with motorcycles very, very long time ago when I was little. Unbeknownst to me, from when I was even a baby, or like a little kid, I went through 3 tricycles, like wasting the wheels away, basically. When I was little, my dad told me years later when I started riding that I had been in the wind therapy even as a little kid, trying to ride a tricycle around. You know what I'm saying? Wasting the tires away. I went through 3 of them as a little kid. So I always had the love for the wind therapy. That was always in my mind. He
was one of those little kids that would be sitting there spinning the wheels all the time.
Yeah, burning them
in place.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up, BeBo.
Yeah.
So BeBo,
go ahead, KSolo.
excuse me, Doc. Yeah.
So
BeBo, did you grow up in New York originally, or family, or and really Long Island? Which part of Long Island?
Huntington Station, actually, to be correct. Huntington Station. I went to Huntington Station when I was 15. I was born in Argentina. I came to the country when I was 4, and we had moved to Mount Vernon, a little north of the Bronx. And I was there till I was 15. And then from 15, I pretty much lived in Long Island for the most part. Yeah. Till I started traveling, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I always like to acknowledge affiliation. I know you did mention one club, you mentioned 2 clubs with the Latins, but were there any other organizations that you were a member of up there?
No, it was just them 2. That's just it. Yeah, just them 2. I've been a part of groups, right? Like Have Iron Will Travel and the RTE family, but just groups like that. But no, as far as MC communities or MC clubs, it was Riders Don't Play and Latin Riders. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Also a great organization.
BeBo, are you married and children?
No, I'm single. Single. Okay. No kids. Single life. Yeah.
You throw that up proudly, man.
He said single, no life. Oh my, you throw that up there hard, boy.
I mean, you asked if I was married. You know, I mean, it is, what I'm saying? Just,
yeah.
No, single, no kids. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just me, myself, and I.
Some people have a private life from the set that they, it works for them. It's not that they're hiding it, but it's just, this is my hobby style, but then your spouse or significant other may not be in it. And so, that's how, some people deal with it, man. But BeBo, like I say, we go back to Have Iron Will Travel. You were ambassador for them for bingo. And I think that's where you and Sharif met through Have Iron Will Travel also.
Yeah, I met Reef through my road dog, Kels. I love you, Kels. Shout out. I was doing my first cross country, and I wasn't even supposed to hit California, but through, like I said, I decided to last minute go, and I had already known Kels through many years of riding with her. And she connected me with Reef, and Reef, not knowing me from a hole in the wall. That's one thing I've appreciated a lot of people in my life that they've trusted me from day one, you know what I'm saying, not knowing me and giving me that chance. So that's why my life has been amazing like that. But yeah, I met him in California, and right off the bat, he's like, you could stay at the crib and, you know, enjoy life out here in San Diego with me. And we rode around for 3 days and showed me all around and showed me what the MC love was, you know what I'm saying? A lot of it, you know what I mean? And out of not even knowing me, just knowing people that I know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, BeBo.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to go ahead and dive into it. When I met you, you rode up at the RT. I saw you when you rode in. You rode in and you had this big fuzzy helmet on. It just, you know, look, I don't know, was it a cat or a cow? I don't know what that is.
It's actually a jackrabbit. It's a jackrabbit. Yeah, it's a jackrabbit. Yeah, yeah.
And then you rode up with your jackrabbit on your head, and then you got off the bike. But then when you got off, you had a limp, right? And
yeah,
I'm not one, like I have a scar from an infiltrated IV on my arm. So I forget about it really until someone sees it and they may ask. And I always think when people ask me like, man, they bold, because I'm not just gonna ask like, oh man, what happened to your arm? Did you get burned?
Right.
When we clicked, we had conversation. I did wonder, man, what happened? I wonder what happened to your leg, or what, have you always been this way? Or, were you born that way? Can you tell us a little bit about what happened?
So the limps that I had, the what I call the penguin walk, right? Is in 2019, June 30th, 2019, I got into a really bad wreck. And they told me I would never walk. And it took me a little while to get back, but yeah, I did it. Like I said, they told me I would never walk. As you see pictures right there of me in the hospital, me in therapy, trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the doctors told me I would never walk. I broke my pelvis in two. Doctor said that it looked like I had gone home and cut it, and then went back to the hospital. And yeah, it was rough going. Like I said, they told me I would never walk. So I just kept it moving. They said no. I said, well, we'll see. We'll try. Like I preach a lot. Just try. And that's what I did. They told me I wouldn't, but I was like, well, let's see what we can do. Let's, and slowly but surely, I started moving. Took me a while, but I managed to show the doctors and everybody that, all you can do is try and see what the outcome is,
Yeah. And we had talked, BeBo. This was actually, I think, your third accident, which was the major one.
Yeah. I had a couple of a lot of incidents here and there, but one thing that people don't know about that accident, the serious accident I had on June 30th, is I actually had two in the same day. I actually had two in the same day. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Yeah. And 2 weeks prior to that, I had gotten hit on. And there's a picture I shared with KSolo there of the day that I took off that Sunday morning, and I had a cast on my hand. And yeah, I crashed. I got sideswiped on an off ramp. And that's my Becky, my friend Becky. She's so amazing. And Danny, right there. So I had a cast on my arm. So when I came to from the accident, the nurse says to me, listen, when you came into the hospital, you had a cast on your arm. And she's like, what's that from? And I'm like, from a motorcycle accident 2 weeks ago.
Man.
I was actually, the day after I had the accident, I was supposed to go get it cut off because it had been healed. But that same day, that same morning, we were going to a children's fundraiser, and I'm getting on the off ramp and I got sideswiped. So the bike ended up being good enough to ride. There wasn't really nothing wrong with the bike. And I was okay because it was just like a small sideswipe. So I got up, and the ambulance that showed up to that accident, it was the same ambulance that ended up showing up like literally 10 minutes later when I had the serious accident. And the lady couldn't believe that I had just gotten into a wreck and I was back on the bike. And I was like, I was trying to make it to this fundraiser because I'm big with fundraisers, man. Autism runs, cancer runs, St. Jude's runs. Like I do a lot of that in many different states. So I wanted to get there. And lo and behold, I get into such a bad wreck that I was out cold for 4 days. Yeah, man. I woke up in a bed, strapped to the bed, my feet in these big ass boots. Compression boots, had not knowing what was going on. I thought that, yeah, those are the compression boots right there, man. I thought that I would, like I was okay. Like I thought it was 20 minutes later. It ended up being 4 days later. It was intense. It was intense. Yeah.
Wow. And it said medically you broke your pelvis.
I split it in two.
You split it in two.
I split it in two, and I broke my back. I broke a lot of vertebrae in my back. Because when the accident, the serious accident, right? I flipped forward and landed on my butt. I kind of just sat down like a frog, and I shattered a lot of my spine. And like I said, that's how I split my pelvis in two, straight in two, and that's what they told me. I was paralyzed. I was done.
Wow.
Wow. My legs were absolutely done.
Right. I have to ask you this, BeBo.
Yeah.
I want you to take us back to that accident.
Yeah.
More than just the physical. What was the mental that went through your mind? What was your mental of because you
muted yourself, KSolo.
You muted yourself. I can't hear you. Nope. I can't hear him.
Yeah, I know. I just let him. Can you hear me, KSolo?
He wanted me to talk about my mental state. I'll go forward with that. Yeah, basically I didn't really know that all the doctors were just negative, and me, I was like, no, man, I got to get back. Like the wind therapy, the just the movement, just to get out of there. Like to me, it was a prison, honestly, because I couldn't get out of bed on my own at that point. It was months and months of just someone carrying me into the wheelchair or dragging myself, here and there, almost falling out of bed a couple times. Right. I went to a physical therapy place that I almost died at because I had all the pins and needles and the pins and screws and whatever. That was hellish. Very, very intense. And like I said, everyone that I met was all negative and saying, oh, you can't walk and you're broken and your legs aren't going to work and whatever. And the last therapy place that I was at, he showed a picture of an old man in the wheelchair there. That guy was Danny. I'll never forget the man. He basically 90-year-old man. Yeah, the guy right there. 90-year-old man had survived Normandy. Had told me a story that when he was going from the big boat to the little boat, his gun got jammed and he almost died between the boats, and he ended up making it, and he ended up making it to meet me. And he'd come into my room the first couple of days, and he's like, you're going to get out of bed. Cause I was at a point where, okay, I couldn't walk no more. I was good. Like a wheelchair bound, done. And he's like, you're going to come to therapy? You're going to come to therapy? And how could I say no to a 90-year-old man? You know what I'm saying? Still moving. I had to, man. So I just slowly started moving here and there. My boy Rico, my ride or die right there. One of my brothers, life for life. So I started slowly getting back into therapy, and I went to the room and they strapped my legs because my legs wouldn't move, but they strapped my legs to this bicycle machine and to pump my legs to start going. Yeah. That's a mental point that I like reliving that picture right there, and I don't like reliving it because that's where my so hard. My mental was broken. I had Becky come. Becky is a lady who she was on a cross country trip heading to Niagara Falls, and she had heard to me. I met her through Have Honorable Travel. We had never personally met. She heard I got into a wreck, and she came all the way from San Bernardino, California, and came to Long Island to visit me. And yeah, and she was one of my big inspirations, because I told her, just like I tell everybody when I meet you, if I meet you out of state, I'm going to come to your house. And I said, I don't know how, and I don't know when, but I'm going to make it to your house. And I did. I did. I made it. Took me a little while, but I made it across the country to her house, to her driveway.
Hey, producer, can we give Becky a round of applause?
Yes. Yes. Becky Tarts. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey, so who else helped you in your mental state, you know, in those times?
I had my parents. I'm grateful that they're still around. I had a lot of situations where I couldn't think straight, call my folks, and they would calm me down. You know, they come to see me, because for 4.5 months, 5 months, I was in therapy centers. I was, I had my, my backbone, Barry Maltese, Rico, Gabriel Santiago on Facebook, his wife, his beautiful wife, Victoria, just a lot of people that's, that stuck around. I'm so grateful for. I'll never be able to repay them. I had a lot of motorcycle clubs that came to see me. Punishers and Riders Don't Play came to see me, and a lot of Latin riders. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of people in my corner, and I'm so grateful for that. I'll never be able to repay them, because there were times where I didn't know what I was going to do, and I just call on them, and they were there. People like you, KSolo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And shout out to OG Weasel. I know OG Weasel.
OG Weasel,
OG
Weasel and Jeff.
For you. Yep.
The reason why I'm here.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm here.
Folks, I'm telling you, the love goes farther than just a patch. When you meet good people on the road, when you meet like-minded people, it goes beyond the patch. You're willing to go there and sit there and say, well, look, man, I know that dude, he rides. I'm going to go to the hospital and visit him. Or I'm gonna open my door up, or I'm gonna try to just give him a phone call and be an inspiration to him. So shout out. So shout out and listen, I'm gonna give it. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna give it. Producer, give it up to everybody that helped BeBo in his recovery, that called him, that motivated.
Like I always say, one love, two wheels, no matter what you ride or where.
Yeah.
One love, two wheels.
And that's your motto. Where did you come up with that motto?
One love, two wheels. I love showing love. And the motorcycle, it brings me places to show love. So one love, two wheels.
Okay.
All day.
Good. BeBo, were you showing love like this before your accident, or did
Oh yeah. Like I said before, I did a lot of fundraisers. You know what I'm saying? I always tried. Like when I was young, for a good stint, I was homeless. And there were a lot of people that didn't need to help me, and they helped me. That's my Betty and my Luna. So
we're gonna talk about Betty
growing
and Luna.
up, I had where people were showing me love that didn't even know me. Hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying? People from everywhere. So I learned early in life, like show love, even when there isn't any. Try and show love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been blessed. That's my Puma going to Alaska, one wheel.
Who did
I have still yet to
with?
find somebody else on a 14 that's done a wheelie in Alaska since 2017.
No. Wait a minute. Hold up. Bring that back. Because we had a guest on here that rode his EX15 up to Alaska, and I'm sure he did a wheelie.
Who's that?
Come on now. BeBo.
I didn't hear it. It cut out.
I'm cutting. Am I cutting out?
You did.
Go ahead.
So who else rides a ZX14?
Oh, OD. I know he rode all the way to the Arctic Circle. I'll give it to him all day. But I didn't see him pull a wheelie in Alaska. I don't see a picture. I don't see proof of that.
I am sure that he put it up on one wheel, man. Because even that
man, with all the weight he runs, hell yeah, probably. carrying 17 trucks worth
I
of
know,
load.
right? He got a ice road trucker
Shout out to
load on
OD.
him.
OD.
Man. But yeah, no, man. You were active, really active in the New York set, up there with your club, Latin Riders, and the other club that you were with. And we call clubs, we say affiliation, no matter what. But you were always supporting the community and stuff like that. Did the community support you when you went down, man?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I shout out to a couple of clubs. You know what I'm saying? Christian motorcycle riders, they were there. You know what I'm saying? Steve Hodeluk, amazing man. Just a lot of clubs were out there, man. They were showing me love. They were showing up to the hospital. My parents used to always say that whenever they'd show up, you know what I'm saying, the hospital was full. And a couple of times they didn't realize they were my parents. They had to wait because there were so many people in my room. You know, so many people in the hallways waiting to go into my room. So, you know, I had from the MC community, I you know, clubs are there, but the MC community showed up for me.
Okay.
There were people that I didn't even know that showed up for me. They would either Facebook me or call me, you know what I'm saying, get a phone number through somebody to get to me. And they were like, you know, keep going. You know, and people I didn't even know. Like I said, I've been blessed I've been blessed. My life has been blessed. I was supposed to die a couple times, and I'm for some reason still here. So let me show love while I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Yeah. Ballhead Nasty, New York City all day, baby. Shout out to Nasty.
Nasty.
Yep. Indeed. Doc.
Oh.
Now we lost Doc. You're mute, Doc.
No, that was no. So I was saying, I had it muted. I'm sorry. Take us back to a time before the accident where your vision, your you know, what were you thinking? Like, hey, I'm gonna do this, or I want to accomplish that.
So I'll take it back to my first cross country. 2016, I had a Vulcan Vaquero 1700, my Eleanor, who my boy Barry Maltese has her now. She's still around in the family. And I wanted to go to North Carolina to see the tail of the dragon, right? That was one big thing when I started riding. I started hearing the tail of the dragon. And I had met a guy named Barry Seltman. May he rest in peace. That man was a saint. He was a professional pool player. And I had met him through the MC. I had to get my patches sewn on, and I was at my boy Barry Maltese's house, and I happened to Google sewing, and he came up, and he ended up being a couple of blocks from there. And through him, he's the reason why I pretty much left New York. He had invited me. He would won the 10th anniversary pool tournament to get to Vegas. He had won, and he was going to Vegas in August of 2016. And he says to me, you know, why don't you come out, man? I got a free hotel for you the whole time. You know, you have a beautiful motorcycle. I'm sure you can make it there. Figure it out, you know. And I was driving school buses at the time, and I had the summer off, so I had like 2.5 months off. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to figure it out. I'll see what I can do. And I took off, and I was supposed to do New York to North Carolina straight to Vegas, and I ended up doing 37 states in 46 days. In North Carolina, I met a lady who had rode all the continents on a motorcycle, and she convinced me that Sturgis, South Dakota, there was Sturgis, the rally, right, was there, and that I had time to kill. So I decided I'm going to go from New York to North Carolina to Sturgis, South Dakota, and on the way down to Vegas, I passed Bonneville Salt Flats. I had heard about them 2 years prior in Argentina. My mom's friend, who was a biker, he had shown me the movie The World's Fastest Indian. And in Bonneville Salt Flats, if anybody knows about Bonneville, it's where, you know, the speed gods are there, you know, the gods of speed, as they say. So on the way down from Sturgis, I ended up going down there, rode my motorcycle 100 miles an hour on the flats, which was awesome. I made it down to Vegas. And then I decided I'm going to go to Arizona, and I just kept going. I had time. So I ended up doing 37 states in 46 days that run. Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
yeah, hit both coasts.
Listen, I got to ask you this one. So what did riding mean? Because I'm trying to compare and contrast. I do this with my students. You know, we like to compare and contrast. So I'm comparing and contrasting your mental before the accident versus after your accident. So that's where I'm going with this line of questioning.
I got you.
So my question is, what did riding mean to you before the accident? Was it freedom, identity, community, something else? And is it the same now, or did it change after the accident?
So it brought the motorcycle, not MC, the motorcycle. It brought me love. It brought me community. It brought me brotherhood that I didn't know I had, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't have for a while, you know what I'm saying, people. It brought me community. It brought me community. It brought me showing that not only locally, but because when I started locally and you know, riding my motorcycle, I would meet people at a gas station that were from New Jersey or that were from like Connecticut or even, you know, further out, Vegas or California or whatever. And they were always showing love. It wasn't like, oh, who are you? It was, oh, who are you? You know, you riding the bike, you out there, you know. So and that's one thing that I always, you know, I could pull up at a gas station anywhere in the middle of nowhere and some dude riding a bike or some chick riding a bike, because they ride too. They get it in too. Some chicks I know ride harder than the dudes. It is what it is.
Hey, listen,
man. I'll shout out to them all day. I preach that all day.
The views and opinions are those of our guests.
Call me another chick. Call me another chick.
I know, baby. Right? Bolo, hey, BeBo, you gonna freaking get rolled up on, man.
I mean, sorry if I didn't mean that term in a bad way. I mean it in the best way. You know what I'm saying? There are ladies. I'm sorry, ladies that ride hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good deal, man. I know, man. We just having a good time. We just want to have a good time on this show, man. Everybody, we want to thank everybody.
So it brought me community. Oh, that's a legend right there, man. Woo, Hero Benson. Hero. Shout out to Hero.
True indeed, man. True indeed.
But yeah, it showed me that, you know, no matter who you were, no matter the color of your skin, no matter where you from, you ride that bike. It's love. It's love. You know, the community. Like, I'll never deny it.
Okay.
And that's what made me want to travel. It was, you know, I rode out all the way to California that first run, and everybody and anybody who I met, they were, you know, they just showed love. I never had issues, and I've been blessed in that aspect. I never had problems on the road. You know, I always had good times. I mean, like.
Right.
KSolo, can I double back one more time?
All right, Doc, because you just took my. I'm coming next now. I got to get my question in. Come on now.
One more. Wait. Hey, I just want to ask him, did fear, you know, show up differently when you got back after the crash on the motorcycle? Because
believe it or not, I'm grateful.
Now you just took my question.
I'm grateful that fear never went into my heart, never went into my mind. I never had the fear. People ask me all the time. They're like, you've been in serious accidents. I've gotten rear-ended. I've gotten hit head on, sideswiped, you know, couldn't walk. How do you get back on? The motorcycle isn't what killed me. The motorcycle isn't what brought me down. It's actually what kept me sane, if anything. They call it wind therapy for a reason. And I truly believe in it. I had to. When I went down and I couldn't ride, I ended up riding a trike for a while. And that brought me the wind therapy that I needed. So it wasn't even just about the two wheels. It was just mostly about the wind therapy and the love that I had for it. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, BeBo. And I'm going to ask you this, you know, at what point, and you may have mentioned it in a roundabout, did the ideal of being able to travel again, did you ever lose that thought of saying, I want to get back on the bike again. I want to continue to ride and across the country. And then I want to pivot into, now we're going to the bus. Now we come to the bus. So after you answer this, we're going to take a quick pause break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the bus.
All right. Yeah, I so like when the doctor, I go back to the story, when the doctor told me that I would never walk, I still had 6 states to hit my 49 states. So that was always back on my mind. You know, I had to get out there. I had to do it. And I wanted to do it on twos. I wanted it. It was a determination that I had. I wanted to do it on twos. I don't know why, but I could have done it on a trike, you know what I mean? But I knew that I could do it. In my mind, I still had the 6 states to hit. So I was just going to do it. I said, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I mean, there's people, amputees, that do it with less. So I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, listen, folks, we're going to take a quick pause break right quick. Stay exactly where you are at. We will be right back. You know what time it is. Hold on.
Thank you to everybody, all the people that love me.
We'll be right back. Hold on. I gotta take a break, man. Gotta cool this thing down a little bit. Hey, folks, it's KSolo of Riding With KSolo podcast. Hey, just want to let you know, tune in every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 Pacific, right here on Riding With KSolo, the podcast on YouTube and broadcasting on Facebook. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, where we're going to be highlighting the unsung riders from across the nation, riding the highways and byways, the back roads, the adventures, the journeys, the tales, and the legacies. Make sure you tune in right here, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 Pacific, Riding With KSolo, the podcast.
And just like that, we're back.
Hey.
Oh my God. She be timing it, folks. She loved that. Doc loved that. She be timing it. She like, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, we're back. Oh my God. I love it, man. Doc, you keep me rolling, man.
Good job, Doc. Good job, Doc.
Stay on it, Doc. Don't ease up. Keep your foot on the pedal, Doc. Keep your foot on the pedal, man. Hey, folks, we just want to welcome everybody to the show tonight. We've been enjoying it. We got BeBo. I call him BeBo. I'm gonna stick with what I know. I've been calling.
It's all good. Like I said, I don't correct nobody no more. I just let it flow. You know me as BeBo. You know me as Count. You know what I'm saying? All
that's
good,
right.
man.
That's right. People see now you do. That's how we go back. And then Reef did drop that in there that you did escort us. Yes, Reef. I said that at the very beginning of the show. That was one of the times, man, that I really appreciate. And I'm like, you know what? That's family right there to me, man. For him to get up. And also, BeBo, let's go back to the time that we met at that barbecue joint up in New York. Remember? You took me to that barbecue spot. Yeah. I went back up to New York, man. It was gone. I was sad to say it was gone.
I know. Yeah, I remember you sent me that picture. It was closed. I was like, what? No way.
Yeah. It turned it into a noodle spot or something like that, man. And I was like, oh. But hey, we're gonna jump into our second half, and we're gonna start talking about this new adventure that you're on. We're gonna start talking about bus life, what brought about bus life, and just moto touring, the whole 9 yards. So, folks, if you ever seen what is it? What is those channels? Travel Channel and all that other stuff where people just convert buses and go traveling all across the country. I think they even got a pop culture of converted buses that people are in groups, and
they're called schoolies. Schoolies.
Schoolies? Okay, schoolies.
Schoolies.
All right. See, I learned something new today. Schoolies. Okay, so your schoolies life now, man. But you're still riding, though. You're still riding. So what brought about schoolie life?
Schoolie life. It turned out I needed a home. And I always thought about being on the road. I had been on the road for about 10, 11 years now, on and off, you know, living my life on a motorcycle. And then it got to where I wanted an RV. And I had, like I said before, I drove school buses for a very long time. I drove short buses and big buses for 8, 9 years of my life. And I always thought they were a cool thing. And then with the whole looking for an RV, I went back to New York and I started looking at bus conversions. I had heard about it on YouTube, and I started doing my own little research. And I ended up finding Betty, my schoolie that you see in the picture right there. I found her in New York. Solar panels, batteries. I was grateful that my pops, my dad, my inspiration of life, he helped me. I had Barry Maltese, my boy Adam. Shout out to Adam and Barry. Helped me with the electrical and all the the wiring and whatever. Yeah, and that's my boy, my welder. professional man right there. He's the reason why I got the motorcycle on the back. Shout out to them. Renee. And yeah, all, all the fabrication right there. Yeah, and like that's how I got Luna on the back. My Triumph Tiger, my 23 Triumph Tiger, I got her on the back. And that's how I live. That's how I've been living since little over a couple of months now. On and off in the bus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, do you plan, how far west do you plan to go? Because I think you're down in Florida now.
Yeah, I'm down in Florida for a little bit. My whole situation is I'm not sure where I'm going, and I don't need to know. I live the day by day. Whatever comes today, and whatever comes tomorrow, comes tomorrow. You know, thankfully, like I said, I have my house on wheels now, so I can go wherever I want, whenever I want. You know, if I want to stay somewhere for 3 days, I stay 3 days. If I want to stay 3 months, I stay 3 months. Wow. So I'm going to try and hit all 49 states, maybe 50. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, no, my home is out. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying with a good friend of mine right now, but my home is outside. You know what I'm saying? With my motorcycle, it's what I wanted for a long time. You know. Oh, you're muted.
Doc, you're mute.
Okay. Yep. Sorry. So I got something going on in my background. I keep muting.
No, you're good.
This is for both of you all. But KSolo, I want you to answer this because you've been in an accident before once or twice. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Are there limits you still wrestle with that keeps you from riding or doing something that you wanted to do before one of the accidents? Is it limits that you still wrestle with accepting? Shall I say?
Okay, let me go back to this right here. Physical fitness has always been at the forefront of my life. Working out, staying strong, keeping my body strong. The first accident that I had, I did get banged up pretty good, but I fall back to my youth. I was still energetic. I was still pissing, you know, just go. So for me, the first accident, I said I can rebound. My body healed up. I was good, had a little limp, still suffering from a little pain, but I didn't let it get to me mentally. I like, once again, it fell back on my youth. Now, this last accident that I had, that took its toll. That was a reality check for me. And the perspective of, you're not young anymore. I'm still healing. The mental effect that it played on me, like, you just had a brush with death. You just sat down in front of death and you could have easily just been it. So now for me, I still ride hard, but I don't take the chances that I took before. I'm more cautious about the things that I do. And if I'm tired, I know, okay, don't sit there and try to take long blinks. Don't sit there and say, well, okay, I can look down the road and say, okay, that's a mile or 2 miles and I can just kind of relax myself. No. So for me, the physical, it tore me up a little bit. The mental, I'm still dealing with it. And I tell anybody now, know your limits. Don't outride your guardian angels. Because the thing is, you may get back up, but there's going to be scars. There's going to be some mental scars. There's going to be some physical scars, and nightmares. Still have nightmares. Yeah, that's my take on it. That's how I deal with it now. Like I say, I don't ride like I used to. I don't ride as hard. I don't take the chances, but definitely accidents will affect you in a way that you'll have to deal with. You're gonna have to find a way to come back if you're gonna continue to ride. Get back on that horse and ride.
BeBo, so yep. Are there limits you still wrestle with accepting?
Yeah, so from the accident, as you saw me getting off the bike, I have limited mobility with my ankles. My left ankle, it's just a dead ankle. I end up using a brace to get me to 90 degrees. It's the reason why I can shift my motorcycle. And my right foot, I can only down. So like a gas pedal, I can only push. I can't bring it back up. I have to push my whole leg. So yeah, I do have limitations. Like I can't ice skate, you know what I'm saying? I don't have my balance that I had. So yeah, I have slowed down a lot from when I wasn't I wasn't hurt. So yeah, I do deal with limitations every day. I deal with pain every day. But thankfully I've been able to just keep going and push through it. I was on a lot of medications when I first started, and I noticed that none of them helped. All they were doing was hindering me. And I'm on no medications now, and I just push through it. Every day's a battle, but I just push through it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. And I know
I'm
we're
grateful
hitting
that
you.
just real quick. I'm grateful that as far as my fear, the mental, I've been I don't know why, I don't know how. I've spoken to so many people that the mental blocks them from from doing physical things. With me, I don't know if I pushed it in the back of my mind or I don't think about it, but I don't think about the negative of it all, because I feel like if I sat down and did, it's been my strength. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the negative mental would have just hindered me from doing a lot of things that I can do now. I just, when I put my mind to something, I just go. And if I fail, that's why I've been saying all this time, I try. Because if I fail, then no one can be like, oh man, no, I tried. I might have messed up, but at least I tried doing it. So every day is a struggle to do anything, but I just try,
Right.
hoping for the best outcome.
Right. I'm gonna read V Twin Life. V Twin Life said, "Go home, Ken." Said it well. You have to know the difference between tired and sleepy. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed,
that's true.
man. That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah.
MacGyver TG says, I'm still dealing with physical problems from my accident back in 2017. 6 backs operation later, still on
Ooh,
tube.
I know all about that. Preaching to the choir.
Yep. Cali Cat says, let me get it. Can you see Cali Cat?
All she said.
Shout out to Cali Cat.
Yes, she said, I always say, never ride faster than your angels can fly.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
One thing I preach is ride your ride. No matter what anyone else is doing, ride your ride. If you feel tired, or if you can only ride 10 miles, take that win. You make it back to your driveway, take that win. I've had so many people that say that they can't ride with me because they don't ride long distance or they can't ride hard or whatever. I always say, ride your ride. Do you? If 10 miles is your Alaska, then ride that and take the win. I always preach that. Ride your ride. Yeah.
Gar says, let me see what it is. Gar says, have you modified your bike for your limitations?
No, I haven't. I've been grateful. The only thing that I had to do with the motorcycle that I have now, which is my 2023 Triumph Tiger, is on the kickstand, a ram mount to be able to bring the kickstand in. But as far as the modifications on a motorcycle, I have a 2016 Kawasaki ZX-14R, and I didn't need to modify anything to that to continue riding it. And with the Triumph either, neither did I have to do my 97 Honda Shadow. I didn't have to modify anything. I've been grateful that I haven't needed to. No.
Okay.
Nope.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal, Bo. Such an inspiration on coming back, man. I know we've been talking about it. I want to focus on your future goals, your future endeavors. Where do you see yourself going now? And being such an inspiration to a lot of people, because folks, I know BeBo posts a lot on social media. He posts in every group that he in. He welcomes everybody. What is your ultimate goal? To just be a part and active, positive influence in the community, BeBo?
If being remembered, I want everybody, if I can make people smile, keep people, show love, make people happy. That's my biggest thing. I really don't have like a huge goal, but just to bring joy and happiness to everybody. That's why I tell people I'm proud of them. I really mean it. It's not just a saying. When I say stay amazing, I totally mean it. Comes from the bottom of my heart. I want you to know that, life is hard. We all know that, but got to stay positive, because if you don't, what's the point? you know? So that's why, like I said, I like to bring joy and happiness to everybody. That's why everybody asks me why I'm sitting in such a positive mood after all that I've been through. Because why not? It's not hard. It's, you know, be kind, you know, like show love. That's why that's what I try and do every single day. Every single day.
I'm gonna ask you this. And I know you're an independent rider now. Do you miss club life?
I miss the brotherhood, if you want to call it that, but I have that without the MC life. So there's that. I still have brotherhood.
There you go. There you go. Just like that, man. And boom, you
I
get
still
it.
have brotherhood.
You definitely get it from the Hoka
My boy John Levins,
from the IBA community, from the RTE, from the Iron Elite. You get it across the board, man. You get it across the board. Hopefully, we'll be able to get you to ride the SMA 3 Flags Classic with us. We'd love to have you in that group, man. Awesome.
Yeah. I appreciate the invite to that. That's what's up.
You know it, man. You know it. Doc.
Yeah. Continuing, and I'm gonna piggyback off of KSolo with going into the personal future, right? When you picture your life 5 to 10 years from now, what do you hope is different, and what do you hope stays the same?
What do I think I hope is different? Honestly, different. As far as just life being maybe a little easier, maybe a little less stressful, maybe a little easier on my body because you know it hurts a lot these days. That's why I try and stay in the warm climates. Doing my best with that. You know, Mother Nature's not helping, but it is what it is. But that's just no stress. Trying to live my life as less stressful as I can. And as far as what stays the same, me and wind therapy. Keeping wind therapy in my life. That's what I hope stays the same all throughout my life till the day I'm no more. You know, it's pretty much what I want. I want to keep my mental calm and yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions about schoolie, man, because that's a journey. I remember, and I still want to do it. I look back and say, man, there's nothing that I want to sit there and say, well, I wish I should have, could have. But one of the things that I really wanted to do was and is to get a pull behind camper.
Okay.
And have a pull behind camper on the bike and just set up next to a river somewhere, pull out the old fishing rod, pull out the old stove kit, man, and just cook me up some fish or something. And you're doing it through the schoolie life, man. You're doing it with the bus. I mean, was that something that you thought of before the accident that you wanted to do, or were you all just envision yourself just being on twos?
Actually, for the longest time, I envisioned myself on being on twos. So I had a lot of people say, "Oh, have you ever owned a vehicle? You know, a cage or whatever." I owned a cage till 2012 that it got totaled in my driveway from a town tree, right? So I lost my vehicle and I bought a motorcycle. I had $3,000 in my bank account and I took $1,500 and I bought a 1997 Honda Shadow, my Shady. And ever since 2012, I only owned motorcycles. Everywhere I went, I only had a bike, whether it was summertime, wintertime, didn't matter. Just on a motorcycle. I really didn't picture myself having a cage in any way, shape, or form. Life threw me a couple of curveballs. I ended up getting the pickup truck for a little bit. And but before getting the pickup truck, I thought about getting an RV or figuring it out so I could travel, you know, with my motorcycle. I just wasn't sure of what I was going to do, whether it was with a pickup truck pulling a trailer. I'm not a big fan of trailers. Pulling into parking lots is hard. Getting out, you know, whatever, just maneuvering is annoying. So that's why I decided with the school bus to make the motorcycle to be put on the back. You know what I'm saying? And so I had it all mental up here, how I would do it. And I had awesome fabricator to help me out. And with a Black Widow motorcycle ramp and a winch, I can get my bike on the back and I can take it with me anywhere I go. Yeah. That right there, the man right there, Renee. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
BeBo, do you feel a responsibility to share your story, or is that something you're still trying to figure out?
So going back to the mental, a lot of people say I'm inspirational. I'm still fighting with that in a way because all I see is that I crashed. I get that I got back, that I kept going, that I kept struggling and pushing on and pushing forward. But it's just because of what I wanted to do. Stacy, what I wanted to do. I wanted to live my life and how I wanted to live it. And in doing so, I had, like I said, people tell me, wow, you're inspirational. You just kept going over the struggles and all the pain and all the arguing situations that I've been through. I didn't mean to be inspirational, but if I am and it helps one person, that's awesome. That's all I can, really say. That's why I say, just keep being yourself, stay amazing. That's why I preach that. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, BeBo. Thank you, BeBo. Like I said, you're part of the RTE family, man. Every time you come down there, people enjoy seeing you. People enjoy coming up, talking to you, hugging you, and just staying positive, man.
Yeah,
Really.
like I said, I always get love. I've been so grateful and blessed and honored that people that I don't even know come up to me and they're like, man, you're awesome, man. Can I get a hug or can I get a picture? And that makes my day. That honestly makes my day. It's because it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? Comes out of left field and it's genuine. It's awesome. Yeah.
Oh goodness, BeBo, man, I'm telling you, this right here, I was there. I
Just
was
never
looking
give
at
up,
you,
man.
Yeah.
Never give up. You never know what the outcome could be. Just never give up.
Never give up. And we got some Hoka Hayes on. I know Mark and Mark, never give up.
Okay, hey,
Man.
shout out to Hoka Hayes.
Yeah, man. Stella Lopez is on.
My mom.
He is.
My
Oh,
mom.
mom. That's
Hi,
mom.
Mom.
What?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mom.
Hey, Mom. Hold on.
Hi,
We
Mom.
gotta do this. We gotta do this for Mom. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Stella. Hi, Mom.
Man, it's special when you get your mom on. I got to get Mom Dukes on here, man. I don't know. Mom Dukes is rough, boy. Turn that thing off me. Get out of here. My mom is that woman's a hoot.
I love my mom.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the mothers out there and all the pops out there. If you're, if you still have them with you, cherish them, love them. I know a lot of us out there.
Every day.
They've gone
Cherish them every day.
Cherish them every day, man. Without a doubt. We're going to keep this thing positive. All right, we're going to open this up for a little Q&A right quick because we're going to try to keep this thing down a little bit. We've been getting carried away. Doc Remy, man, she be
you gonna put it on me? The producer, man.
Hey, man, I gotta blame it on somebody. The producer blame it on me. I gotta let it roll downhill.
You're gonna have to read the questions because they're small and not in my screen. Okay.
Okay, no doubt. We'll do it. We'll kick them to you as they come in. So listen, folks, if you have any questions for BeBo, I'm gonna keep calling him what I've always called him, BeBo. Drop them in the comment line. We greatly appreciate it. If there's anything you want to ask him about his recovery, anything about his riding, places that he's been, schoolie life, because I definitely want to talk to him about that schoolie life, man, because he got a little shack back in the day. You saw that, the shaggin' wagon or something like that right there. He got the disco lights in there, the disco ball, man. Hey, I'm scared to get up in that thing, man. Some music might come on or something.
My boy Rico, New York. He said he's the president of Latin Riders in New York. He said, man, I love you, but ain't no reason for me to be hanging out in this thing.
I'm not getting it there, boy. Hey, look, you got a fur bed, pull out. He be like the soul man, hit the little switch and the lights come on and music start playing.
Hey,
oh my goodness.
So let me kick off the question right quick, KSolo.
Sure.
All right. Did anybody walk away from you during this accident time that you how sometimes you have an accident and you think somebody's supposed to have your back, or did anybody walk away and leave you stranded where you thought they shouldn't have, or did that not happen to you?
I unfortunately had a couple people walk away, but that kind of showed me that it's okay. I didn't need them. They kind of helped me, if anything. So yeah, no, I had a couple of people walk away, and that's okay. You know, like I said, I learned to take the punches as they come, and see what the next day brings. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
Okay.
That's good that you share that, man, because you will, and I say this, sometimes you need to shake the tree of life. Shake the tree. Let those
very well said, KSolo. Very well said.
Let those leaves out there that just hanging on, let them just go ahead and fall off, man, so that you can get more nourishment to other leaves that's want to grow, that's going to get you more of that light, that's going to help you grow and help build you back up, man. So if you hear me say shake the tree of life sometime, that's what I'm talking about. You need to get rid of some of those hang-ons, man. Good deal. We talked about your future goals, your future plans and missions. As far as event-wise, places that you're going to go, where can people meet you at? How can people meet you?
Well, I'll be at the Ride to Eat in October. Okay. That's for show. Okay. Pensacola.
Yep.
That's for show.
Good deal. Can you see that, Doc? Because Chop got something in there.
Yep, he said I was at the RTE in Little Rock. However, he didn't get a chance to introduce himself or shake your hand, but he planned to be at the RTE in October, and we'll.
Okay, well, I'll be there. I'll say hi. I'll make it a point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. Yep. All right.
The reason why people don't get a chance to say hi to each other at the RTE is because there's so many amazing people there. That's why.
Hey, man, we're going to be in Florida. We're going to be in Florida this year for the Ride to Eat. Make sure you're there, man. Go to the Facebook group.
First weekend of October.
Always. And we was on the phone today, man. We're getting ready for 27 already. We taking bids, man. We taking bids for location. So if you got a spot, drop it in. As long as it's center of the country, drop it in, man. I hit it one more, then I'm gonna hit it one more.
Okay, well, this not mine, but David Bell asked, "Were you coming to Iron Elite this weekend?"
I will unfortunately not be there. My life has taken me south, so not north. And just the way it is. We were talking about that earlier. Life's bringing me south, and that's the way I'm going.
Okay.
You know we're gonna be in Jacksonville.
I know, and I'm not far away. I know, but I
know. Yep.
Okay.
Good deal, man. Good deal.
I was going to ask you something about your legacy and BeBo's meaning.
What a word.
Okay, legacy. when people talk about you years from now, what do you hope they say about you, BeBo?
That I was a happy motorcyclist. That I was a happy rider. That I showed love everywhere I went, or at least I tried to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot, man. I like that. And before we get off, because I'm gonna stay on this schoolie life, man. How's schoolie doing? Schoolie's holding up.
Awesome. Awesome. I mean, the solar panels are working better than the manufacturer said they were supposed to. And I'm comfortable in my schoolie. I love it. I'm loving the life that I'm living. Yeah, definitely loving it.
Man, you need to go on tour. You need to go on tour with that thing. Pop up to a couple of events, man. And
I plan to.
Just meet people.
I plan to. I mean, since I've been riding the school bus, I left New York at night, so I didn't really get the ambiance of the people, right? But during the next day, I was driving, and as you saw, I posted a video of a lady who had rolled up and gave me the thumbs up. That's all it is all the time now. It's, oh, great bus, awesome, thumbs up. I'll tell you a funny story. In Delaware, leaving New York, I was like 2:00 in the morning. I had just got to the near the Chesapeake Bay Bridge over there, and a cop pulls up behind me, whatever, passes me a little bit, then slams on the brakes, slows down, checks me out, and he rolls the passenger side window down. He's on my left side, and he's giving me the thumbs up. And it got so bad, it got to the point where I had to honk my horn because he almost sideswiped me just to give me a thumbs up, like a cop. So yeah, the camaraderie that I've been getting with the school bus is awesome. Yeah, nothing but love. Once again, nothing but love.
Good deal, man. Yeah, good deal. When you got cops up there rolling next to you, just want to just come and holler at you. That's why I say, man, you need to go on tour with that thing. keep spread that inspiration. BeBo, man, places, get out there. You've already ridden across the country. You've already got out there. Now you have another calling. You know what I'm saying? And I tell everybody, don't be no one trick. Don't be no one trick. Get out there, find a calling, man. Find you another calling. Go out and be an inspiration.
I try every single day. I try. Whether I'm doing it on purpose or not, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because some of the stuff I do, I just do for me. I love what I do, and like I said, people are coming up to me. They're like, "Oh, you're inspiring me. You inspired me," and I'm like, "That's what's up." You're welcome. I don't know what else to say, but you're welcome.
Right.
I'm just trying to live my life how I'm living it.
Right. All right, Doc, we're going to volley one more round, Doc. Questions, if anybody drop any questions. Reef said one of our road captains for the RTE. Yes, indeed, he is. Russell Brown, like that. Russell Brown, you're going to be coming on. Make sure we lock your date in. I think March the 3rd. I think I got you for March the 3rd. Like that.
Yep. Like that.
Like that, gonna be on the show, man. Like that. I like that. Yeah, he old school, man. So listen, if you want to hear some old school story, you're gonna have to make sure you tune in for like that, man. Because I know he's gonna be telling it. You know how he talk. One more, Doc. Hit him up with one more.
All right, this is the one
I don't hit him, you hit him.
Okay, here we go. What are you still here to do? What are you still here? You got back up, you made it, you survived, you still here. What are you still here to do?
I think I'm here to show love. I don't know how else to put it. That's a big word for me. Why am I still here? I'm grateful that I'm still here. I always joke around because in that accident I died. So this is my life number 2. So I'm here to live my life to the fullest, to do everything I want till the day I'm not breathing no more. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to do. Okay. This is my, and it sounds like a video game, right? But this is my second life. I found a power up. You know what I'm saying? So
you got a second chance,
I'm just going to live my life to the fullest. Yeah.
You got a second chance, and you realize that you got a second chance. Some people don't realize that, hey, man, I've been given a second chance at this thing. So you appreciate it. And that's how I become. I'm more appreciative now. I am really more appreciative. I know I say I'm humble, but along with my humility is I am more appreciative to things that I have in my life now. And I understand a lot now after my accident.
I know a lot of people I know a lot of people throw out, "Oh, I appreciate you," and "Oh, I love you." No, I mean it. To everyone that I say it, I mean it. I really do appreciate the time that people take to be around me. You know what I'm saying? Every day, every single day, I appreciate it. Every single day. Yeah.
Well, Doc, you got my answer right there, because I was going to ask him, when your journey is finally over, how do you hope people describe your ride, not just on the road, but your life? That was going to be my last question, but I think Doc kind of said it in a different way. And I'm happy to have had you on tonight. You're such an inspiration.
I'm honored.
Again, hi to Mom and everybody else tuning in, all your friends and everybody. Shout out to OG Weasel.
OG Weasel, you're the reason. You and Jeff.
You're the reason, OG. Yep, indeed. 25 years old is my second life. There you go, G, man. There you go. Jay Everyday Rider says
he was all smiles every time I saw him at the RTE.
Okay. Yep. And you see him walking, man. You trust me. It looks painful, but he's in high spirit, and he's still with us, man. He's still moving.
Yeah.
Still moving and grooving.
Got to keep moving.
Got to keep moving. Any last word you want to give to the audience tonight? I want to thank everybody for coming on and watching. Anything you want to just say to the audience tonight before we get off?
A huge thank you for all the love and support that I get all the time. And I don't mean to quote what I always say, but one love, two wheels, and stay amazing.
One love, two wheels, stay amazing, man.
Stay amazing.
Hey, will you be at the taco run with the bus?
That's in the works.
Okay.
That's in the works.
Okay. No promises. No
promises, but that's in the works.
But Small Mountain Taco, Medicine Park, Oklahoma.
April.
I think it's April 6th. I think it's April 6th.
Yep.
Is the date. Small Mountain Taco Run. BeBo may be out there. We don't know yet, but if you want to just come, meet the man, the myth, take a picture with him, stand next to the bus, man, get a picture with him. Because, you know, in the end, man, this is all we got is memories. Make the miles memories, man.
Yeah.
Make your mile create outstanding and memorable
Miles
memories.
and miles.
Smiles and miles, man. Smiles and miles. All right, BeBo, we're gonna get ready to let you get up out of here, man.
All right.
We know you got some.
Once again, I want to say a huge thank you, KSolo, Doc, both of y'all. Huge inspirations in my world. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing you. Stay amazing. Both of y'all.
Hold on. Wait. D-Bell said, how long are you going to be in South Florida?
Hit me up because I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow brings. It's the way my life goes.
Carefree,
hit me up,
man. Carefree.
Hit me up. All I can say is hit me up. I'm Christian BeBo Lopez on Facebook. So hit me up.
Hit him up, man. And listen, if you don't hit him up, he's definitely gonna be dropping some morning inspirational quotes. He's definitely gonna be posting in everybody group. Stop not approving his posts. Approve his posts.
Right.
Let him in your group. Let him keep inspiring people, man. You just never know who he may be inspiring. And when you stop approving his post in your group, you may be cutting somebody short, man, because they may be looking forward to it. Well, man, we're gonna say good night to you, sir.
Good night, homie.
Be safe out there. Good night. I see you in the room. I know you're not in the schoolie, but we will definitely be in touch with you, my guy. See you on the road.
All right. One love, two wheels, y'all. Stay amazing.
Outstanding.
You too. Yeah, nice. Another great show.
Another great episode. Man, I'm having all these technical difficulties, man. I don't know what's going on. Folks, were we coming across clear tonight? Did everything sound good? How's it looking out there? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. Share the platform. Help us reach this goal. But now, listen, I want to get back to this, Doc, because I really want this to be a success while I still got people on. That's kind of one of the reasons why I want to just save this last little bit of time that we have before the bandwidth run out. I have started a GoFundMe. My goal, every single penny of this money is going to Sankofa Achievement Center. I need your help. Don't start falling off because I can see who's still on right now. Don't start falling off. I need you, folks. Just like I've inspired you over the years, I need your help. Help me be an inspiration to the younger generations out there right now. The GoFundMe is up. The GoFundMe is running. Please, whatever you can give, whatever you can donate, $1, $2, $3, $10, $50, $100, $100. Please help us achieve this goal of raising $10,000 for the Sankofa Achievement Center. We can do it. Like I say, I've seen people raise thousands of dollars for a dog that died, a dog that needed surgery on a leg. But please, these are for the youth. Help us out. Help us achieve this goal. Once again, Doc, if you would, please just kind of give us a little bit more information before we get ready to get up out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And I made my donation, KSolo. I appreciate that. You have to support your own, right? You have to believe in your own. Is we are in our 15th year of providing students with low socioeconomic, technical difficulties, academic difficulties, students that's been in a juvenile justice system who have been, let's say, put out of the public school. You know, they come to the building and they get homeschooled, total tutorials. They get the help that they need. We're just not forgetting about people. We're reaching back and pulling them for, you know, that's what the Sankofa is, reaching back and pulling them. If you ever looked at my bird, it's a logo of a bird, and the face of the body of the bird is facing forward, but the neck and the head is looking back, and it's dropping an egg. So it's planting the head. If you don't know where you're going, and the bird is looking back, unless you know where you came from, and you pulling from the history, and you dropping seeds for the future. And so that's what my logo stands for. And the Sankofa stands for helping the community, building our children up, and providing them all the success and the tools that they need, no matter what social and economic backgrounds they come from. And so that's what I have going on. And I have in March the 12th through the 14th, I'm doing a charity weekend that I do every year. We do a gala, a dress up formal gala, and we do a motorcycle ride. This year we're riding out to a youth home that has 18 boys that live there. And we'll be taking them toiletries and journals and books. Last year, we donated over 100 books to them to help build a library at the group home. You can check out my live. I had the clinical therapist, Shantae Queen Medina, on the live yesterday, talking about the needs of those boys. So join me as we boots on the ground, March the 12th through the 14th, but this is an ongoing thing. This year, I'm doing a Four Corners run again. I did it in 2024, and I don't know why I didn't think to make my organization a fundraiser while I was out there, but I want to let you guys know that this year, while I'm out there doing the SCMA Four Corners with Doc J, my charity is going to be the Sankofa Achievement Center, and so I warrant you to come on and join me for that as well. Thanks, KSolo.
Yes, indeed, Doc. Yes, indeed. And for all those Hokahays out there that's looking for something for a nonprofit 501c3 organization that you want to ride for, you still can split the profit, man, because it's still going towards a 501c3. Let's help the youth, man. This is all about helping the youth. If you enjoy Doc Remy on this show, if you enjoy her on the platform, her very informative, talking to the bikers, talking to me, getting us going out there, folks. Any little thing that you can contribute would greatly appreciate it. Like I say, I set the goal of $10,000. I want to achieve that goal. I don't care what we got to do. I'm doing anything other than an OnlyFans page. I'm not doing OnlyFans. I'm not doing it. I may put the gray sweatpants on and be in the gym, but I ain't doing no OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Doc. And on that note right there, man, the producers up there looking at me like, you fools lost y'all mind, man. Y'all done lost y'all mind, man. He said, I'm going to hit the music. But listen, folks, you know what time it is. It's getting ready for the Iron Elite event.
Yes.
It's going to be going on in Jacksonville, Florida. Make sure that you are there. It's going to be a great event. It's going to be the likes of Highway Smiley going to be inducted into the Titan, and we're gonna have Cynthia Snacks Franklin's gonna be inducted into the. Am I freezing up again? Oh, going it.
No, I got you.
Okay. Snacks gonna be inducted into the Titan, and then also you're gonna have a Trailblazer Award for Portia Taylor.
Yeah.
Make sure you're there.
Yes.
Iron Elite Ventisville in Jacksonville, Florida. Big Sarge is putting it out. Make sure you go check out Big Sarge Iron Elite podcast as well. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We really enjoy having BeBo on. Once again, I'm going to put this up because I want people to donate. Shoot $5, $10, $15, $20, man. We'll greatly appreciate you. All right, folks, I'm gonna exit. This is the GoFundMe for the Sankofa Achievement Center. Our goal is to raise $10,000, and our hit time is March. Is it the 3rd, Doc? I got a bunch going on in March.
It's March, the second weekend of March, March the 12th through the 14th.
March the 12th through the 14th. I got a lot going on in March. But hey, folks, we enjoy having you on tonight, but we're gonna say good night. And remember my motto. Aspire to inspire, and if you do that, you'll definitely be legendary. All right, Doc, we out of here.
We out of here.
Donate.
Thank you, everybody, for your donations. Thank you.